Main event talk, UFC 251. Usman versus Masvidal, man. I've been looking. Okay, I looked at Masvidal's last fight with Nate. Great performance. And then I looked at Usman's last hit, not his last fight, his fight with Tyron Woodley, because that's what you're gonna see from both guys. From Masvidal, you can't. There's not a lot to look at from his fights before the Till fight. You kind of had to start from the Till fight because in between the Woodley and Till fight, he reinvented himself. Obviously, you know the story, and now he's looking to put guys asleep as quickly as he can. And Usman, his bread and butter is his wrestling. Now, the reason why that wasn't a factor as much in the Covington fight was because they were both wrestlers, and usually what happens in MMA when two grapplers face each other, especially in the older days, it's more of a striking match, and it's that fight was just another example of that, and it was a great fight in itself, but if Us if Usman's not fighting a uh, a high caliber wrestler, if he's not fighting a high caliber wrestler and he's fighting someone who doesn't have that type of skill set, that's his bread and butter. He's of course going to use that. And the fact that Masvidal took this fight on 6 days' notice, and he just, well, I don't know the time schedule, not the the time frame in Abu Dhabi. I'm not the most aware of it, um, but well, you could say Masvidal pretty well. He did talk about he had been training for Usman up until about 5 weeks ago, and he doesn't seem too concerned with this fight with the 4 days. I'm gonna say 4 days because day six he went to Nevada to take the test, and then day five he flew from Nevada to Abu Dhabi. So really, he has 4 days to make weight. So I mean, and he's a definite underdog in this fight, and that's been the norm for Masvidal. He's For most of his fights, he's the underdog, and the fights where he's the underdog, he tends to do his best work. So just we'll look at the X's and O's, as Uncle Chell would say. You know, with Usman, if you notice, he does his best work going forward, and you hardly ever see him on the back foot. He doesn't have the best footwork, or he didn't, and he hasn't as of late, as of these most recent fights that you've seen. But he stands his ground. He's tough, and and even striking wise, he's got power in that right hand. Will it land? If there's a takedown threat, there's a chance it land, especially if Masvidal gets taken down a lot in the first round. Or if he gets taken down in the first round, held that first round, the second round, Masvidal is going to be concerned about the takedown, and more strikes from Usman are going to land. And that's not a guy you want to get punched by, for sure. But like we said, Masvidal, he's different now. He's looking to end the fight as quickly as he can end it. I can see, as far as like a fast finish, I could see something similar to the Askren thing, except I think with Usman, he's not gonna, his head's not gonna go to the left, so I I don't see a right knee being there, but I can see a left knee being there, a left flying knee, which is kind of how you do it anyway. Like, if you do a flying knee, the back leg is a is that is the it's used as a lever for momentum for the lead knee to come up. Um, that could potentially be there for Masvidal. Other than that, you know, just me being honest, and I love watching Masvidal, and I love it when that dude wins. But being objective, I'm gonna have to go with Usman on this. I think the wrestling's too much, and if he takes Masvidal down once and Masvidal survive, makes it out of the, let's say if he takes him down in the first round, he makes it out of the second round, he's going to be very wary about the takedown threat, and it's going to open up more striking offense for Usman, and I just see it going the distance for Usman. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below about this fight. Who you think is going to win? As a fan, I would hope Masvidal would win this fight, because he would make the welterweight division, that's Kobe saying, make it great again. Masvidal would make it great again. But like I said, let me know in the comments what you think, who you think's going to win, how, and if you like this video, hit the like. Don't forget to subscribe. I got a lot of good content on here, and I'm going to keep coming out with the content, man. I'm going to be following the news, the MMA news, and, kind of letting you all know at least my takes on what goes on in it, because there's always something going on in the news for MMA. Thanks again for watching the video, and we'll see you.